This is Jeff Gallion with MMA KO, and I'm standing next to my main man, Dave the Badman Huckaba, 5-time heavyweight champion of the world, and we're here in Manteca, California at Bedford's Custom Bikes, and we are rocking and rolling here. Brill, take a good look as we're doing up here. This is where it gets all taken place here in Manteca. You want custom bikes, this is the place to do it, and we're next to the heavyweight champion.
Man, I love this. I'm with the Howard Cosell of the whole world. I love this stuff. How are you doing out there, fight fans, man? August 10th, I'm getting ready to get down with Ray Sefo. This is going to be a great opportunity, man. I miss MMA KO, man. I miss the Gallion and my boys. Brill, where you guys been hiding, man? What's going down?
Gallion's been doing a lot of eating lately, but we are rocking and rolling, and we are back, so I might have to have you put a little bit of training for the Stallion.
Hey, we can arrange that, man. We can get in a little kickboxing. We could do whatever, just no jousting.
No jousting, no sword fighting.
I love it, man. I love it, man.
Dave, well, first off, we got to get pumped up right here. You are in a huge fight on NBC. Let's talk about it.
Man, I think this is a great opportunity, man. NBC Sports World Series of Fighting gave me a chance to fight Ray Sefo, a stand-up banger, great chin. I feel this is a better fight for me than the Gracie fight. Obviously, you know, Gracie was going to want to do a bunch of grappling and not want to stand up. Me and Ray's going to hook him up, man. This is going to be a great night of fights, man.
Dave, you've done it all in this business, regional. You've won all the titles. Every heavyweight in Northern California, actually across California, as far as on a regional level, has tried to step up. You've put him to sleep or beaten him. Where do you go from here? It's World Series fighting. I mean, this is the place. This is the place where it all matters. This is where you get it done.
Man, I think I want to put World Series of Fighting belt on me. You know what I mean? I want to get a couple fights with these guys, man. I want to show them that I'm for real. I want to show millions of fans out there. I mean, on a local basis, man, my fans love me. I got the best fan group. Man, look at my Facebook. Check me out on Twitter, man. I post something about the fans. They all post, man. My fans are the best, man. But I want the world, man. I want to leave my mark, man. I want to put in damage, man. I want to do something, and I want to leave my mark, man. So my kids, I want to get one more strap, one more time, baby. I'm coming one more time.
6-time champion.
I'm loving it. I like the sound of that. Something about 6. You know, that's a good number. 6, I don't know. It's a good number for me.
Hey, we can probably roll 7 too. Well, Dave, first off, let's talk about training. I mean, you know, you've had a lot going on. Talk about that. Where are you training now? What's happening with you, and how are you getting it done?
Well, I shut down my spot, man, which was a little inconvenience for this training camp. But real into high school, Coach Morris, man, my old high school football coach, has opened doors for me, gives me the football field, leaves things open for me, lets me lock up. He takes care of me, man. I've been training with the corner, Israel Regan. Man, he's awesome at stand-up, awesome at kickboxing. Their guys are big guys sparring with me, good professional boxers. My jits game is always, I'm legit, man. I'm a sprawl and brawl fighter, you know what I mean? I think, 25 fights, I got 1 or 2 submissions. I like to knock people out, man. I'm gifted with my hands. I'm gifted with hand speed, and I'm gonna stand up and bang with Ray. I'm not a wrestler. That's not my style. That's not how I do things.
Now, you've always said that you could tell people all the time you can't train your chin. Your chin, what do? How is it you're able to take the shots that you do?
Man, that's a good question, man. I've been getting hit since I was 13 years old, really, 14 years old. I just gotta, you know, some people are just born with certain things, you know what I mean? I know that's terrible to say, but some people have it and some people don't, you know what I mean? You can't, I guess that's the best way to look at it without, you know what I mean? Everybody, hey, one of my new sayings, man, I got this off a movie. Everybody thinks they're a tough guy until they meet one.
Oh, and you can't train your chin. Everybody wants to be a tough guy, and we know that Dave the Badman Huckaba brings that out of Sac, and you run Sac. So what does it take? How can people rock the gear? What does it take for people to fly the colors of the Badman?
Man, you know, Beat Down Fight Gear always takes care of me, Mike Woodworth, you know what I mean? So he's got his own website up. We could jump on him on Facebook. Benford makes some custom shirts for me. He's about to throw on his website. You know what I mean? Mike Woodward's put me through this camp has been vicious, man. My cardio, the wind sprints, the muscle conditioning for this camp. This is kind of crazy, I actually got a 16-week camp for this fight. I had an 8-week camp for Gracie, which I trained my tail off. I took a 2-week off time, a week off to kick back with the family, regroup, and then I put in another 8 weeks. I mean, I think everybody's going to see a whole different Dave. I'm going to be able to push the pace in this fight. I'm going to be able to take the fight where I want to take the fight. I mean, that's my opinion of it. You know what I mean? I think you guys are going to see somebody that's really hungry, that wants to let his hands go. My last TV outing, I didn't let my hands go. This TV outing, I'm going to let it all go.
Now, your experience, Dave, I mean, that's what really comes down with mixed martial arts and knowing how to, if you go to the ground, where it's going to take. And we know that this fight's going to be a stand-up fight. I mean, how do you take that? Do you flip it? Do you take it to the ground? We've seen you do it many times.
That's the thing. I'm a true mixed martial artist. When we get in the clinch, I can't even tell you where the fight's going to go from now. You know, Carter Williams, I mean, great fighter. We end up banging. Who takes who down? He takes me down, you know what I'm saying? He's a kickboxing legend too, you know what I'm saying? So wherever the fight goes, that's where I got to be ready for. Don't get me wrong. Am I going to say I'm not going to take him down? If we get in the clinch and something happens, then sure, he get taken down. I'm sure he's going to try to take me down. That's how you win a round. If I catch him with a couple good punches and he's not countering, he's going to try to take me down to win a round. You guys know, man, the judges and everything have changed the mixed martial arts sports. So if I get a knockdown or he gets a knockdown, a takedown is going to be better than a knockdown. You know what I mean? Everybody loves this lay and pray stuff, So, I mean, that's not my style. That's not what I want to do. The fans love me for what I do, and I love to stand and punch. That's what I want to do, is give you guys a show.
Now, Dave, tell me what it does to a confidence when you're in a fight and a guy is a K1 fighter and they want to take you down. Is it basically does that build it when you get to the stand-up? Does that build that confidence? Hey, he wants to take me down. He's a K1 fighter and he's afraid of my hands.
Absolutely. When that fight with Carter, when he caught my leg kick and took me down, I kind of it's funny because I kind of laughed. I was like, oh, is this how this is going to be? So I knew once I got up from that I pretty much had won the fight. You know what I mean? When somebody at that level tries to take you down, that's taking them out of their game. That's not his style. That's not what he's going to want to do. Excuse me. So if he does take me down, then I'm going to know mentally I'm already in his head. And my hands are fast, man. His hands are fast. Once I touch him once or twice, he's going to want to think twice about standing up with me. It's what happens. You guys seen all 20 of the fights, 25 fights. I mean, everybody says they're going to stand and bang until you touch him a couple times. You know what I mean? And then where's it go?
When they feel the Badman, they're not going to want to touch. They don't want anything to do with Big Dave. Well, Dave, any final thoughts? Anything you want to say to all the people that support you for all these years, as from day one, the Gallion Stallion, from right now to present? Anything you want to say to all the people that support the Badman?
Man, really, thank you. I would not be here without nobody. We built MMA KO together. I started when nobody believed in me. Nobody had nothing. Nobody thought I'd ever be where I am today. My fans, man, you built me. MMA KO, you built me. My job is, I got to train a little bit and just put on a show, man. I love the fans, man. I'm an emotional fighter. I fight for y'all. When I win, we all win. You know what I'm saying? When I lose, I feel like I let everybody down. That's like a major problem for me. I don't like to let people down, man. I like to be a motivator. I like to be positive. I like to get naked.
Get naked, August 10th, World Series of Fighting, NBC. Do not miss the Badman, because he is going to get naked and bring it on TV. Here we go, around and round. You think you're better than me, you think you're better. Here we go,